One of the many CFOP users in this competition is Calix Tang. He's going up against Anto Kam, the only Rue user among this bunch of 6 cubers. So we'll see a true clash of styles and who is going to win it here today. And there you see on our lower third right there, this is Calix Tang's PSL debut. He's from California, so wherever he's based at in California, hopefully he didn't have to make too far of a drive to get here.
And Calix is actually one of many of the competitors that we have who are going to UC Berkeley, one of the most prestigious cubing clubs in the nation. He competed with 2 of our other competitors in the recent Cubing Collegiate Championships, where they took home 2nd place to UW-Madison.
We will see those people a little bit later. But as of right now, the cube has been dropped off. Calix gives us thumbs up as he is ready to go, and so are we. First solve of PSL Sacramento is just about to be underway. Here's Calix with the inspection. See what cross he's decided to go with here. Looks like he's going to go with yellow. A little bit locky at the start. A little slow turning as he goes into last layer. And 9:20 to kick off PSL Sacramento.
A bit of a shaky start here. You can tell that he's turning a little bit conservatively to avoid lockups, because lockups can amplify the nerves. You just want to make sure you get a nice clean solve to start. And a 9.2 should... He may not be happy with that, but if he's turning conservatively, you just need to do anything to get yourself going to start.
And it's better to get those nerves out of the way sooner rather than later. This is Calix PSL's debut. And again, we turn to another cuber who has his PSL debut, and Anto Kam, formerly of Hong Kong. Here he goes for his inspection. He's got to beat a 920. And here he goes. Big lockup right out of the gate as he tries to go into... There's the M slices to finish it off. A 9.72. Calix is going to take the first solve.
With the different methods, it's a little bit unpredictable because they're looking for different stuff at the start. And either that'll mean that they'll have very drastically different solutions that will cause him to be faster, or that the solution for Rue is not going to be as good.
Rue is very, very intuitive. There you see those M slices to finish it off for Rue. But only just about a half a second difference, so it's going to be pretty close. But here goes Calix Tang again. Much smoother turning out of the gate. A little bit of a pause right there. And as he goes into last layer, still pretty locky at 10.25, the first 10 seconds solve of PSL Sacramento.
And a little bit unlucky here with his F2L at the start. A lot of F moves, and his last layer is not particularly good. And in this competition, it's a little bit difficult to manage the nerves when your solve isn't going the best, and you're getting last layer cases that aren't going your way.
Anto just finishing up inspection. A good opportunity for him to try and capitalize here. Let's see what he can do. Already on the M slices. A much cleaner solve. A 7.67. We're all tied up at 1 solve apiece.
That was much, much smoother to start his first block. He got it done really quickly, even though his turning seemed to be more conservative. As you can see, his first block and second block already done at this point. And virtually no lockups.
That's a big confidence booster for Anto. Sorry about that, Chris. That was a good confidence booster there for Anto. But now you're tied up at a solve apiece. And here goes Calix again. So I'm going to go with yellow cross again as he moves through F2L relatively quickly. Hitting on last layer, a 9.61. A little bit of pausing at the end. Decent solve from Calix.
Once again, getting hit with not the best PLO case. He has back-to-back G-perms. and that will never help you when it comes to this.
Here goes Anto up again. He's got to beat a 961. How big would this be if he can slide in front of Calix Tang? Rue versus CFOP. Who will reign supreme in this first round of PSL Sacramento? Still working on that last block. Here comes the M slices, a 936, barely edging it out, but Anto gets the second solve.
And it got a little scary at the end there. He had just one M slice left, but he's able to pull it out with just half a second to spare. And now he's in the driver's seat with just one more solve needed.
Absolutely. And we want to remind those folks watching at home right now, this is going to be best of 3 solves, and this round right here is best of 1 set. So, should Anto get the third solve, he's going to move on. But can Calix get back in the race here? 8 seconds of inspection gone, and here he goes. Smooth through the first F2L, getting into last layer relatively quickly. An 869, sub 9 for Calix.
A little bit of a hesitation on the OLL. He decided to opt for a little bit of a different algorithm there in order to give himself a better case at the end, as you can see. And he's putting a little bit of pressure here on Anto.
And here goes Anto right out of the gate. There's the time to beat, 869. Here comes the M slice. He's trying to finish it off. He can with an 802. Anto wins the third solve. He takes the winners quarterfinals.
He didn't use a lot of inspection there. He was probably just trying to get the solve over with so that the nerves don't build up. And he's able to get it done very, very handily. Doesn't even have to go to the last solve.
Job well done by Anto Kam. He's moving on to the next set, which he's going to face Ethan Jan.